What's up, nail geeks, and welcome to August's Fandom Flakies box. We have a fantastic one for this month. Our theme is Beetlejuice, and it's just in time for the spoopy season right around the corner. Those of you who are new to the channel, and if you are new to Fandom Flakies, those of you who are not new to this whole I guess episodic at this point. I've got so many of them over the last couple of years. Those of you who are not new here, you can feel free to use the timestamps in the description box below and head on over to the swatches portion of the video. But those of you who are new, Fandom Flakies is a monthly collaboration between Night Owl Lacquer and Bee's Knees Lacquer, two amazing indie brands for nail polish, and they come together and they produce this amazing duo each month between them for whatever fandom that is inspiring them. Usually, sometimes it can be seasonal, say like this month's Beetlejuice box. The box itself, you can also sign up for a subscription for it. More on that at the end of the video when we talk about the launch information. You can further customize your box with goodies from our third maker, Ribbits and Stickits. They are I guess you would say like a nail polish accessory type of brand. Although at Polish and Beauty Expo, I did see some nail polish on their table. So I guess I should maybe expand that as far as I know. But anyways, you can further customize your box with goodies from Ribbits and Stickits. And that includes hand and cuticle cream, Waterslide decal sheets. We've had car fresheners, perfume, rollerball, oil thingies, and other goodies like that. Usually I am sent a scented item of the month, and then I also have Waterslide decals that I'm sent, and I always do a quickie tutorial to show you all how to use them at the end, the tail end of the video. We're going to go in order of the box order, for lack of better words, and we're going to go over the polishes first, and then I'm going to show you all the Waterslide decal tutorial, a quickie on how to do those, and then we're going to do the sniffing of the Ribbits and Stickits goodies for this month, and then we'll go over the launch information. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Starting off with BKL's Ghost with the Most. This is described as an almost neon green with matte black flakes, silver flakes, and orange to green multi-chrome flakes. This is such a perfect green for slimy Halloween type manis, and I did use it in the Waterslide decal tutorial because it's just so perfect. It has a jelly-like formula to it and a touch of a squish factor, but not anything that's so squishy I had over buildup caution with it. So you can go in as heavy-handed, or regardless, it's user-friendly. I'm going to suggest 3 light to normal coats, however you polish, and a thin coat of glitter smoothing top coat and glossy top coat, as this will dry down flat and a touch thirsty from all the flaky action. There are little silver flakes in this one that will give a subtle type of reflective sparkle. And Ghost with the Most over white. I chose to use white because with typical neon type colors, if you want them to be more cream-like, you can do white and it passed the test. Night Owl brings us I Myself Am Strange and Unusual. This is described as a blackened burgundy jelly filled with multi-chrome flakes that shift green, blue, purple, and magenta. This is beautiful and squishy. It's one of those jelly type finishes that is so jelly, it gives this ultra squishy jello looking appearance when you seal it up with a super glossy top coat. You may want to use a glitter smoothing top coat of your choice with your top coat of choice, just to make sure that we've got that super plump looking appearance to exploit this jelly. It is, again, true jelly finish. So make sure that you're cautious and you're going in very even on each of your fingers so you don't have any discrepancies in the overall tint of that base color. I'm going to suggest 3 coats, and it is just chef's kiss. I loved how those tiny little flakes are more of this shredded, but like somewhat deeper type of shifty appearance. Now the Night Owl over black passes the test too, but please keep in mind anything outside of black, it's going to be very tinted on that base. Ribbits and Stickits Waterslide decals this month. We've got 2 sheets of them. You can add these onto your box to further customize it for $6 a piece, respectively. And for this month's Waterslide decal tutorial, I chose to do pretty much both black and white images and colored images, just for the sake of different ways to apply them. You basically take your Waterslide decal sheets and you cut out which images you want to use. And then before I am applying the Waterslide decals, I wanted to do, of course, it's Beetlejuice. So I had to do the black and white stripes, which is very iconic to the overall theme. And I'm going in quickly, but honestly, my striping brushes could probably be replaced. So any type of mistakes you do with striping brushes, it's not really a big deal. After I did the nail art tutorial here, I went in with that white cream and I just corrected any potential streaking mistakes with that striping brush. No problem. I am using a clear jelly stamper to make sure that I am drying down the image, and then I'm going to apply a white cream behind it to make sure that it's super opaque. This part is completely optional. You don't have to do this. If the base color to your nail is on the lighter side, you don't need to do, say, the jelly stamper and or the white cream. I do this because I like the images to look almost like stamping in their opacity. And of course, I have the black stripes here, so I don't want to have that interfere with the images themselves. A lot of you asked me about these specific clear jelly stampers on my Amazon store for my PPU video. Unfortunately, these are not available right now, but I did find a couple that are incredibly similar to these. Across the board, the prices seem to be pretty similar too. So a couple of bucks if you wanted to get these. Now with this next image, I'm doing the same thing, and the top coat I'm putting on my nails to make sure my nails are sticky for the image is just DRK Nails Sticky Base. You don't have to use this. You can use a top coat of your choice, just a little like blob on your nail, thin, mind you, and let it get tacky so that your Waterslide decal, especially if you go in with a white base to the image, will stick very well, just like a sticker. So it just makes it more user-friendly and no pulling or dragging, just in case if the base to your nail is still tacky and not fully dry down. So I'm rinsing, repeating the process on my pinky nail and my index finger. Just go in, soak the Waterslide decal image for maybe 20 seconds, and then I color them in to make sure they're super opaque. And when I am top coating the final look, I go in with a glitter smoothing top coat and a glossy top coat because your nails are going to be a little uneven from the art and all that stuff if you did stamping freehand and your Waterslide decals. So smooth it out and then finish with your top coat of choice. So this month's box goes up for pre-order starting August 9th at noon Eastern time, and it's going to run until August 16th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern time. The box itself is 22 plus shipping, and you can also add on those extras from Ribbits and Stickits. The option to do a subscription if you wanted to just, subscribe to that, say for the remainder of the year, and then just kind of forget about it. And then of course, come back here to watch my swatches of them each month while you wait for your box to ship out. You can do that too. When the site opens, you'll see that the password thing is removed. At the time I get this video up, I'm hoping I'm not going to be late for the foreseeable future, as the shenanigans and the swatch bonanza that happened in July. I'm hoping I will have this video up before the launch for whatever reason, so long as nothing makes me late or anything like that. But if you click on the link before the preview is up, which is usually like the day before, then you will see like it's like password protected. But once the site and the pre-order opens, you can go ahead and do your subscription that way. You can also do your subscription if you wanted to also add on a Ribbits and Stickits goodie to your box every month too, if that makes sense. I think my brain is just kind of fried at this point. So speaking of the Ribbits and Stickits goodies, this month we have Waterslide decals, of course, as we just saw. We have the Hand and Cuticle Cream. We've got the Forget About It acetone additive. We've got a car freshener, and then we've also got the perfume oil rollerball this month. I have my favorite item. I love when I get the hand cream because I use it so much. It's really good before swatching too, for those of you who like to partake in the photoness of Polish World. It really just latches on, at least to me, my skin. I have very dry skin, but this month's scent is called Shake, 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 Senora, Shake Your Body. I'm sorry for the microphone that's going to catch all those awful sounds of the jar opening with my hand rubbing against it. This is where I'm going to blind sniff the scent itself. I feel like that's a better representation than getting like confirmation bias as reading the description. And then I'm like, okay, yeah, I pick up this, blah, blah, blah. So I have not smelled this yet. And it has been sealed the entire time. Okay, I'm getting a fruity floral. It's flirting with being tropical, but it's fruity and floral, like a tropical fruity and a tropical floral, if that makes sense. It's very pleasant, but it's light. Like I'm having to really like inhale to get the scent of it. And that's totally okay. So those of you who are very scent sensitive, this might be for you because I'm really having to stick my nose in there and smell it. But it is what I would consider like a medium consistency, but it applies really light onto your skin. And it is just super, I'm going to be obnoxious and rub this on my hands here real quick. But it's I would say a light formula is how I would describe it. And it just goes in really well to your hands. It's not something I would use for like your, say, nighttime routine. If you're like me, I like to heavily oil in the morning and then at nighttime too. But it's just a good like daily, all day after you wash your hands, things like that. Oh, it's almost woodsy on my skin now. I'm smelling, it's more earthy on me. That's kind of weird in the best way possible. It smells really good, but I'm still getting that hints of like a musky type of tropical scent. So let's talk about the official scent description, because apparently this one really just kind of transformed when it meshed with my body chemistry. So the official scent description: pink hibiscus, exotic dragon fruit. That must have been what I was smelling. And lychee, and blended with notes of key lime, pineapple slices, and sugared mango with fresh coconut water and warm amber. I'm wondering if like the overall like tropical vibe I was getting is from like all of those other scent notes. And then that warm amber just kind of came out on my skin. That was really interesting. Don't think I've had that happen in a hot minute. But yeah, it's a very pleasant scent. It's just light and again, tropical, but I don't know. It's on me. I'm picking up that amber. It's very interesting. So the Handy Cuticle Cream, you can add that onto your box and further customize it if you wanted to give it a try. I do like that the jar is just big enough. Like if you wanted to, say, stick it in a tote bag or something, you absolutely could. So I will have all of this information broken down in the description box, including the link to Fandom Flakies website, where to buy it, and the Facebook group where you can join that. Every month on the 1st, the banner gets changed. So a bonus to being in the Facebook group is if you wanted to see a sneak peek before pretty much anybody's got their videos or anything up to see what that theme is for that month, you can absolutely do that. So as always, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.